That's how it's begun. Yogurt everywhere. I went to shake it, and I guess the lid wasn't on proper, because there it lies. All over the drums, all over everything. I figure if I'm gonna spill some yogurt and clean it up, it works better with the camera. Rainy day, but I'm not gonna complain because we need it.
You need to go hook up the trailer.
Okay, yes. Arena's going to get straw.
Do you need me to come with you?
How do you think the baby's doing? It's your day to help take care of the baby. Ask Mom. Gotta hook the trailer up for Arun. It's gonna go get our organic straw. I think the balls, I think it's over there at the dock. That's a pretty scene. The leaves and the smoke coming out of the chimney. Hey, what happened?
It needs to be rolled up. It has plenty of space.
Can it go?
Yes.
Are you sure we don't want to roll it out of its socket? Yeah, it's good. You ready to go, Arun?
Yes.
It's a good rainy day.
My lunch and my chai.
Yeah, buddy. That's a good day on the job.
For chai also, you know, it's a cold.
It'll be all warm in the car.
I know.
Dry.
Get a seat warmer.
Okay, we'll be suffering here thinking about you. Milking in the cold rain. Well, the straw guy just called, thank goodness, before Arun left. He said in good conscience he can't sell us the straw. He's run out of organic straw. He had some conventional, but he knows I want organic. I want organic. It needs to be organic because I don't want to import toxins onto my own farm, especially my own food growing platform. So we do insist on organic. So we're gonna see if we can't find some somewhere else, or we'll use our unsprayed hay. It doesn't let the air in, you know, it gets soaked and gets kind of bogged down. Hay can also have more weeds in it than straw in general. You might get some wheat that grows up with straw. You could get any number of things in hay. Just got our milk put away. I think I got a rainy project for us.
What?
Pick tomatoes.
Okay.
Don't jump up and down with too much excitement. You might wake up Henry. We got tomatoes to pick. Yay! Want to pick the tomatoes?
I don't like tomatoes.
Yeah, I know.
I have to pick them if I don't
We'll do
like
it for the family. Henry's asleep right there. I'm gonna go out that door, go around and get your shoes and bring it back to that door, okay? See, if we all go out the main door, he's gonna wake up. So I've got my shoes. I'm gonna go out, around, get their shoes and bring them back.
He's like, no, I'm getting up.
It's too much excitement. You want to go pick tomatoes with us? It looks like it. Looks like you woke up in a good mood.
I'll go.
Alright, well I'll go. Look, Grandma's here. Oh, you brought me some flowers.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thanks.
Actually, since it's going to be freezing tonight, we decided to pick them.
Yeah, nice. These were outside at your house?
Yeah, under the bird feeder.
Nice. Kids, let's go find the tub. Well, there it is. That was easy. You win some and you lose some. Today I won. I think that's all we need too. Well, Mom and Baby have opted out. It's a little cold.
Papa, look what I'm doing. He's digging a big hole in the ground.
Digging a hole. Bit of a jungle. Some of these are bad. Hopefully it's not too late. Yeah, that's soft. You're getting kind of weird. It's gotten too cold, I guess. It might be over. What do you think, Lily? Are any of those any good?
Well, we'll check.
Yeah, there's a good one. We got one. Weird. This one's probably alright.
I got two.
This one's alright. That's a good one. There's a few good ones. Look how cold.
I can hear
It's getting cold. I think it's getting colder. Okay, this is not bad for a last harvest out of here. I am looking at this, Jonah. I mean, it's cold and wet. The chickens would be more comfortable in here. We have to find the wall for this opening. And we need to get some nesting boxes for them in here. And then we're good.
And we need to close that. That can't close.
We need to close that side. Tomatoes didn't take nearly as long as we'd have. Look, we got a little bit.
I know.
Probably enough to eat some fresh. Not really saving any. So, what should we do instead, Mr. Henry? I think we should make some butter. We're gonna put the mix on the KitchenAid cream. Hopefully it's not gone bad. Smells a little sus. Could be the edges, huh?
Yes.
So we gotta go from the middle. It's fine. Put it on high. 10. Better get some butter. He's getting tall, isn't he?
No. Let's see.
Looks sharp with his new haircut.
He does look sharp.
Uh-oh. He's catching you. There is always something to do on the farm, rain or shine. The work never ends. That's why you gotta find joy in the process.
Look what Papa's doing.
It's sure gonna take a lot longer to make that butter than to eat it. We got these handy dandy silicone. Rebecca, people are probably gonna want to know where you got this.
Oh, I got this
Or
on
freezing
Amazon,
out
but
butter.
Super Cubes is
Super
what I
Cubes.
wanted to start using.
S-O-U-P-E-R.
Soup ER cubes.
But you already had these?
And the reason, yeah, I had already
Tell
bought this,
them,
but
I'm
I
gonna
like the super cubes because you can actually measure out like half a cup or a fourth of a cup. They have like measurements. That's 6 ounces, so it's like in between. If you use the super cube, you would have more of a knowledge on what the measurement was. Abundance Plus members, there's a super cube discount code in the member area. I'll make sure it's in there because it might not be in there.
What's happening?
So I just like to,
It's becoming better.
it is becoming better, but I like to get all the sides off
You
too.
have to teach me how to do this, okay?
Well, I'm teaching
Because
you.
sometimes you're occupied. I'm gonna try a really simple dessert to get the fat in.
What, honey?
Honey and butter. It's kind of like my dad used to eat molasses and butter. 5 minutes later, how do you know when it's done?
Well, you can always hear a change in
And
the.
look how yellow it got.
You get a change in the
What's
The
that?
motor.
mode. Like
I can hear it. Too bad I don't have the
Butter.
camera rolling.
it happens with.
Is it butter?
It happens in a blender. I don't know if it happens in a food processor, but
But it's kind of like
you can like just.
you have solid texture and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you have this liquid that's separate.
Correct. It breaks. The butter breaks.
It's called breaking. That's buttermilk in there?
Yeah, and that's buttermilk.
Alright,
and the
show me what to do next.
pigs will love it.
She's separating out the buttermilk. You of course could save it for buttermilk,
You
but
can
we
save
we
it.
like pork better than we like buttermilk.
Yeah, I mean, and there, if you make a lot of butter, you only need to save so much buttermilk because you can get kind of crazy. So.
This is the icky part. This makes this not, I'll be real, this makes this not so much fun.
It's not too bad.
So we're gonna rinse it.
Yeah.
It stresses me out.
Why?
Put all that water in there and then like, is that right?
Totally fine.
Just doesn't feel right.
Okay, so then I see how you squeeze it
Yeah, and you see how
and that milk is coming
Milky.
out.
you just squeeze this until
You just
you
do
get
this.
no more,
Correct.
and then it will stay.
And then it saves.
'Cause it
That's
won't-
what will make it not save is if you don't get all the butter.
If you run it,
or the
it'd
milk
be
out.
just straight up fat.
Correct. And then that can sit on your counter and it's not a problem.
We cream separated last week, say.
Correct.
We still have some cream left over.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna cream separate tomorrow, so we're gonna have a bunch of fresh cream.
So
Before
you
that
get-
happens,
Yeah.
we can go ahead and make butter out of this older stuff.
Right.
That's the workflow. I'm just gonna shove it into these butter cubes. Super handy. Nice. So about 30 minutes to do that butter all told. Now, you get a bonus. That's not even the Burn It Up cooking show. For today's Burn It Up cooking show, lamb burgers with my new, from my birthday, burger press. Redmond's, salt, real salt. We also got a coupon for that, and that one we will make available to all use. Let's do real salt 15. You get 15% off at Redmond's. Thank you, Redmond's, for sponsoring this section of Burn It Up Cooking Show. Let's try this thing. I have no idea how this works. I think you shove it in. I feel like it might be a hair small. Now push this button, I think. Nice, look at that. Fun. Yeah, it worked. Turned out super nice. Lily's on salad. Jonah's on tomatoes that we just harvested. Look at those tomatoes for those burgers. Man, talk about convenience. Just walk into the other room, grab the food. That we were hanging that up, but it wouldn't stay because it's too heavy. Keeps breaking the stems. About to caramelize some onions. This is definitely when you use store-bought butter when you're cooking, because I don't know, you want to save our butter for when you can really taste it. So we'll kind of cook that steady low throughout while we're doing our cooking. Lily's adding carrots, homegrown lard. So we get our lard heating up. Maybe a little bit more. We are going to cheat for this one. We've got some potatoes, but they're kind of small. Going to be kind of a pain in the butt still. But so in the meantime, organic, already peeled, already in chip size fries. Thank you for stirring that, Lily. I'm going to go ahead. We're kind of getting all the cold stuff that doesn't need to be, that can sit out for a while done. I'm thinking pickles into little pieces. We should have gotten this bacon going. We could put it in the oven because we're busy. And the stove's kind of taken up. Should have got it going an hour ago. Mayonnaise,
Yep.
avocado oil, 2 egg yolks.
Eggs. I do the
Eggs.
full egg.
Nice. What else?
Dijon mustard. And
Do you have Dijon mustard?
yeah.
All right.